Hello guys, welcome back to GB channel and welcome to today's live. And my name is Luana, and this time is our special day. Like the last week we did release of the NOX. We've been receiving a lot of feedbacks and comments from our users or potential customers about how this NOX can do and different from the other laser cutter that we have currently, because NOX the price was it's like a big drop. You can see it's only with the $5,999 compared to our 3,000 laser cutter. We see a large price gap. So that's why people keep coming asking about the are they doing the same work, or is it all the same function, or how's it different? How would the NOX different from the Pro or the other machine like a basic? So today we're going to introduce some of the features about the NOX and the price range and something, and we're also going to dive deeply into this pool, explain how this Pro different from this NOX. So first thing first, let's head over to our website. We're going to get the basic parameters about the NOX. So when you are stepping to our GB Cloud website, you can click laser cutter, and then that's how you get our Pro right here. And then we click in. So the first thing we can see head on is GB Cloud NOX 45 wattage CO2 laser cutter and engraver. 45. So our Pro 2 accordingly is about 50 watt. It was just 5 watt different. And other than this early bird price and super early bird price been confusing people. How this is going to work? Why NOX is this much cheap? Is that so for any machine paying the down payment or purchasing right now, you don't have to wait for 3 months for it officially to get out from the factory to just be delivered door to door. So you're going to wait 3 months. That's one of the factors that this price is very low at the present. And we're looking at the super early bird price right here. It started with the 8th March to the 30th of April. If you pay $500 down payment, you can get this machine with only $1,999. We have the you have to make this first down payment first to get at this price, and then you have to finish all your payments before the 30th of April. That's how you get this price. So the price difference is also including the free shipping, so you don't have to pay the extra $300 shipping fee when you purchase this machine. So to door in your hand will be $1,999. So the early bird price, on the other hand, is that you pay a $700 down payment to use at the $300 coupon to purchasing this machine with only $2,199. So this down payment will start with the 13th of April to the 13th of May. So the down payment have this limited time range. You can make your choice whether you want the super early bird nor the early bird. So that's just how you get this very cheap price range. And most of the price including $300 shipping fee, so you don't have to worry about, do I have to pay another $300 shipping fee, or do I have to pay a tax or something? No, it's free shipping, free tax, free everything, and you can get this machine with this price 3 months later, guys. You're not gonna get instantly. You're gonna have to wait 3 months later. And as for the Pro and other machine we have right now, when you're ordering it, it's about 7 to 15 days or even lower than that, so you can get the machine. Another difference I want to highlight is that the NOX is 5 wattage different than the Pro. That's one of the factors. And a lot of people be asking, how about the rotary attachment? How about the passing slot at the back of the machine? So right now, with the NOX with me, it doesn't support the rotary attachment. And it doesn't support the passing through. No passing through, no rotary attachment compared to our Pro, which Pro do support both of them. And a lot of people asking, would it be support in the near future? It would be a future, but not a near future. And even if we're supporting the passing through and the rotary attachment, it's going to be pretty much the same price as the Pro 2 or even much higher, because we're now developing new rotary and we're not going to use the same system as our Pro does. Other than this is that a lot of people who purchasing our Pro notice that we have 1 year warranty. If you're purchasing the bundle, you're gonna have 18 months warranty, which is more than a year. For NOX, we have 6 months warranty. So whenever you purchase this machine, you're gonna have 6 months of warranty. That's a huge difference. If you're relying heavily on those our engineers or wearing parts replacement, I highly recommend Pro 2. And another highlight I want to highlight at this time is that the Pro came with a material package that include 15 plates, including acrylic, basswood, etc., where the NOX came like a bare machine. It doesn't come with any material package. If you need anything, you don't have to purchase from your local shop or on our website. We do have this. And both of the Gweike Cloud Pro 2 and the NOX doesn't support the air filter, 999 air filter. If you want to purchase the air filter, you can purchase it directly from our website, or you can purchase the bundle that including the air filter. Okay, let's scrolling down to see the parameters different. First thing first, we have the speed. So the speed of the NOX is about 500 millimeter per second, whereas the Pro 2 is 600 millimeter per second. There's only 100 millimeter per second different, but it says a lot about it, especially when you do some like heavy load working, like speed required working. Said that you have to cut a really thick of a wood within a day, then I highly recommend Pro 2. If you don't have a due time, you're like, this NOX is probably like a cheap alternative like for Pro 2 if you're in the laser business, you want to try it by yourself and with a limited budget. Okay, speed different. Let's scrolling down. So pretty much what Pro 2 can handle, like the material, where the NOX can handle it too. For example, it can handle the plywood, coating metals, acrylic, rubber, food, paper, leather, rug, and etc. So down to the page, there are some examples. You guys can have a look about it. At the most important point is that 19% of our users are using Lightburn right now. So Lightburn support would be their top priority when choosing a laser cutter. So both the NOX and the Pro 2 and the Basic can support Lightburn. So you guys don't have to worry about if you're using Lightburn or you suddenly become like independent without the cloud-based software. You can choose in the Lightburn or the offline software. It's another advantage about the Pro 2 is it does support a cloud-based website where we upload files over these, laser work each month. So you can get started with trying them out. Okay, scrolling down, we see, so the NOX is 45 wattage CO2 glass laser. So where the Pro 2 is 50 wattage, it's a 5 wattage difference. Other than this, so the NOX have like a wide angle camera just like the Pro 2. Its visible area is about 19.29 plus 11.42 inches. Both the machine had like the super air assist built-in, and both of them have the built-in water channeling as a water cooler whenever you cut this, and both have this emergency stop safe for children. It's emergency stop button for the FDA regulation, and then the NOX is set up in a minute because it doesn't support the cloud-based software. So whenever you want to use the machine, you don't have to care about how do I connect with the Wi-Fi, how this machine doesn't release the Wi-Fi. You directly connect with the Lightburn, so it'll save your time and energy, a lot of things. Okay, here are some summaries I want to highlight before you're purchasing the NOX. It is quite essential to know some parameters about the NOX and how it distinguishes with the other machine. So the NOX is out, it's for commemorate like 3 years, like for Gweike Cloud series, and it's a cheap alternative for Pro if you want to start your own laser business as a newbie, as a beginner with limited budget. Let's head over first. So the laser power, most important thing is okay, so the NOX is 45 wattage, where the Pro is 50 watts. And the laser type is CO2 laser, glass laser 2, and its lifespan is about 10,000 hours. Safety guard is Class 1 FDA certificate. Working area, this is much important, especially when you're dealing with a large part of the materials. So the working areas is about 20.08 plus 11.8 inches, which 510 millimeter plus 300 millimeters. And next, the material processing. So its speed, maximum speed is about 500 millimeter per second. And the precision of this is the same as the Pro. It's about 0.001. And the noise rate is about 70 dB. Guys are wondering why the Pro is below the 40 dB. Is that they have totally different venting system. For NOX, it has a really strong wattage exhaust fan. So when you turn it off, it will be a little bit of noise, but it's just well below 70 dB. Where the Pro have a different venting system. So the exhaust fan of the Pro will continue working for another 10 seconds. So to better venting, where the NOX doesn't. So it's just like different system. Pro is much quieter. NOX is just like well below the 70 dB. And we have the visible area wide angle camera. It's about 19.29 plus 11.42 inches. And for software requirements, you can do both Windows, Mac, and then connection you can go with the Wi-Fi, and you can go with USB. Where the supporting file, you can go with SVG, GPG, GPG, PNG, etc. For design software, you can use whatever that in your hand, Illustrator, Photoshop, anything, CAD. So the environmental requirements is similar with the Pro. Like when you face the right temperature, you can work it basically everywhere. Weight dimension right here. So the processing area, as I mentioned before, is about 20.08 plus 11.8 inches, which is 510 millimeter plus 300 millimeter. And the machine's dimension, this is quite crucial because a lot of users are buying the machine holder before purchasing the machine. A fit, a shelter, it will be help you guys a lot. So the machine dimension would be 38.2 plus 22.2 plus 9.2 inches, which is 970 millimeter plus 565 millimeter plus 234.5 millimeter. So the overall weight of this machine is about 45.6 kg. You would love some company to hold it for you, or you would try it out with yourself. These are the parameters about the NOX machine, and I want to highlight the differences in case you're confusing, like what's the differences between this and the Pro, is that Pro do come with a material package. Pro does support rotary attachment, 2 rotaries if you're purchasing the Pro, and the Pro does have this passing slot at the back of the machine. You can use it, and Pro have 1 year of warranty. And we all know Pro's speed is about 3 to 4 times faster than the current market one. Therefore, you can get that the NOX is about 1 to 2 times faster than the current market one. It's about the speed. It's about the speed. And as for NOX, you're gonna have the same 5 wattage different than the Pro, and you're gonna have built-in air chilling, air assistant, and you're gonna have this emergency stop button. Whereas you don't got the rotary functions, you're probably gonna get 6 months later, but it's probably the same price just with the Pro, and you don't have the passing slot, etc. You don't have the material package. You only have 6 months of warranty, and you don't got to see it a lot each month because it's limited edition. And for the price, why it is so cheap is that you don't have that much of a function. Oh, you don't support a cloud-based website. Don't forget. You don't have much of the function, and you also have to wait for 3 months till it is arrived. And you can get early bird and super early bird. It depends on how many payment you want to go with it first. So if you're still wondering why it is cheap or what's the difference, or you want to know anything about it, you can feel free to drop a comment down below. I will happy to answer. like no matter what kind of question that you have or the details you want to discuss with me about this alternative, you could just like drop a comment. Although this machine I'm showing in the live streaming right now, right here, it's the version that's gonna deliver it in your door. So before we have this beta version, people are just like, why are you using the beta version? It's not that we want to fraud any people or make people impressed or something. It's that we've been planning on this NOX for a really longer period of time in response to some users couldn't afford our Pro 2, but still want to commit into the laser business. And it is also 3 years of a GB Cloud series. So we made this machine. And if you feel at the point right there, we just want to give it a concept how this machine gonna work. We just want to give it a fresh look for people because we haven't had a new release at quite a long time. But right now, right here, right I'm using right now, today we're going to do something with it. It's the actual version that I'm going to deliver in your door. So you don't have to worry about, oh, this is beta version. What about the version that arrives on my door? Is it going to be different or not? It's going to be exactly the same. So now today we're going to do a very delicate laser work to test out how NOX is going to do. It's this laser work right here. I showed you guys the last time when I'm doing the live with the NOX at the new released live streaming. So this is the artwork that with so much details we completed with more than 4 times of just like come back and grabbing sometimes. And it's very delicate and it's 3-dimension. I don't know what you call this like back in your country, but right here, it's very like popular because it's just like some architecture from China with the depths, and we do a lot of engraving on the woods. So today we're going to try this first. And before we try this out, I'm also going to show some of the button about the NOX and the function. So where you can find it, you don't be like, have I get the air assist built inside? Yes, you get air assist built inside. So the overall size of this machine is about 38.2 plus 22.2 plus 9.2 inches. This is the dimension of this machine. And right here on my left side, probably on your right side, we have this start and stop button right here. So the status of this like running or not is shown by the circle of the light. Down there, right here, is our emergency stop button for FDI regulation. And we're going to take the drawer up to see the honeycomb bed. So the honeycomb bed is just like the Pro, designed in actually honeycomb pattern to hold the cutting width and those unpleasant smoke. Okay, let's open the machine right here. So when I open this, you could see a obvious like camera line going through. It's wide angle camera, and its visible area is about 19 plus 29 plus 11.42 inches right here. So it's wide angle camera. Right here is our laser tube. So we always design this like a metal box to protect the laser tube of avoid dangerous or something. Before we have this really sharp angle, but this time we soften the edge. So whenever you're touching the a box of holding the laser tube, it's gonna be more like safer. Laser head right here, magnetic field attached to it, this magnetic box, and right here we have the water chilling like air assist built inside, and the strong wattage of the exhaust fan is right here. And we also add a layer avoid you accidentally reach your fingers into the fan, into the exhaust fan. So we build this layer to protect your hands, and it's a really strong wattage fan, and it will just like venting better. Okay, this is pretty much inside this machine, and we're going to take a look at the back of the machine. Right here, you have this switch right here, and then you have the power input right here. And you can turn on the machine just by turn on the switch here. And then at this size, you're gonna have the double USB cable for connecting with the Lightburn. And then down there is the Ethernet port. And right here, you can connect with the pipe to the duct fan to pipe the air outside. Or you can connect with our air filter, was $999, which is my favorite. Look at the website to get a coupon. Okay, this is basically much about the machine. Now we are going to do some engraving at this amazing piece of artwork. Let's go get started. The wood we're using, today is this wood. Okay, we're gonna take the drop back and send the wood. So if you have any question, this is the time for you to like drop a comment down. I will answer from time to time, and I'm gonna show you how it's engraving power and anything. We're gonna have people set up the parameters. Okay, today we're going to use the Lightburn to connect with it to engrave that much similar than this program. Comment. I'm gonna answer some of the questions if you have. Hello, Ruby. Okay. I'm gonna take out the laser magnetic box to show you how it's gonna work better. Oh. Okay, Ruby Chloe, how much? It depends. Like you want the super early bird price or the early bird price. For super early bird price, you're gonna get it with $1,999. For early bird price, you're gonna get it with $2,199. Oh my God, Ruby, I'm so sorry. Don't have the translate. We can drop a comment down there so we have a better idea. I'm gonna type is. It's a super early bird. You can get it with 1,900 USD. And then with the early bird price, I'm typing so you can see it. With the early bird price, you're gonna get it with $2,199 USD. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get started. So we're gonna see the venting system as well, how the smoke is extracted all the way back there. You guys like the black cover of this machine because black is my favorite color. You're welcome. Okay, if anybody has anything, do you have any questions? 这是写了呀，网页上写。加了呀，是不是 free shipping？ 是不是呢？Okay, we're going to see how fast it can cut if you guys have any questions.
切第二遍的时候还有特价吗？
它这个是这个价，姐夫是这个价，刚才没有告诉我，我以为是加300就服务水平。我说一遍讲一下。Hey guys, I just got the information. It's not free shipping. It's about it varies from your distance, and it's about $199 plus the shipping fee, and $2,199 plus the shipping fee. So don't force by the price difference $1,499 plus 300 shipping fee. I was confused by this. Now I get it. It's just like down 500 payment, then you can get it for $1,499 plus 300 shipping fee. Don't confused by this, guys. It's not like a free shipping. I'm confused by it. If you guys have any questions, you can drop a comment down there. I'm very happy to help you guys out. If there's anything you want see us to do, like a challenge or anything, you can also like give us a hint. can see the engraving speed and power of the NOX that will delivering in your head will be like this. You can see the better venting system as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment down there. We're going to have our Eastern activities soon on our homepage. You guys could stay tuned. I'm gonna put it if you want more delicate result, just like the one that I show you, I suggest you going back like 3 to 4 times or even more times to, separate into different layers and different engraving, different speed tests like parameters to achieve the overall effects. This kind of effects might need to clean up the surface, like as it was like finished. I'm going to show you guys how to clean it as well. You're going to need some brush. I'm not meaning the soft brush you're using for your eyeshadow stuff. Probably the toothbrush that was really hard, like fur. Guys, feel free to drop a comment down there. I'm happy to help with whatever problems that you have about price difference. Not free shipping, guys. I was mistaken. So you don't have to add the shipping fee like after you purchase in the machine. So all payment should complete, no matter it's super early bird or early bird price. All like payment should be complete by the 7th of June. Because we are going to have machine sent out at the 8th of June. You can see at the first like times of engraving that already become like much better than I suspect. It varies from like it depends on what kind of a wood that you're using, like what kind of material that you're using. So the result will be directly affected, because it's a different like pack of woods or material that you're choosing. Right now you can get NOX pre-order to get a very good price. Don't forget, guys, we have Amazon Shop right now. We have Gweike Amazon Shop. So if you already have our machine, you can feel free to drop a comment there. You can also purchase it on Amazon. Now we have Amazon Shop. We have Pro 2 in the shop. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down there. So the first layer will be finished soon. So we're gonna go second layer. We're not gonna go 3 to 4 layers. We're gonna go 2 layers. First layer will be finished soon enough. Feel free to drop a comment about your NOX and about the problems that you encounter. I'm very happy to help you guys out. Speed not bad right now. Going really fast. Steady. The engraving is gonna be it's wonderful actually. As the first layer finishes, it will automatically take you to the second layer. This is how the NOX gonna do its work. you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down there. Okay, I think it's about to finish for the first layer. First layer is already visible, the dark and bright side. The Pro and the NOX doesn't come. They don't come with a air filter. If you feel like you're gonna pipe the air in the studio or your home, I suggest a air filter will be much of the help. So the second layer began. First layer is about 16 minutes. So I think second layer is a bit of like that, or even quicker than the first layer. Normally you will have to go through 3 to 4 layers. It really depends. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down there. Second layer, 20%. It's gonna get darker and more details once you go each layer with. As the second layer goes through, we can see more details. I think we can see a lot of the details. So that's what overall the outcome is so good. So you can just like treat it like art piece. filled in, the box and the glass top to place it on your walls, on the desk. It's a really great piece of artwork. I don't know whether it's popular out there, but it's very popular here. If you're in China, you want to buy some furniture for your house, we would definitely choose some furniture that came with really realistic effects, like a 3D dimension decoration. The light are changing, the speed are changing, the motion are changing because they aim to the small details that the first passing through wouldn't really cover. Second layer will be soon finished. About almost a 50% finish. Our work like this is going to take much time other than the cutting and simple engraving. For something I would highly suggest you to get started with this. It's much, surprising if you can finish this kind of a pattern with a laser cutter at the very first time. Other parameters, feel free to ask. We have engineers in the Facebook group to help you with the setting the parameters. Running so good now. Today we're using the Lightburn to complete this artwork. You also can consider the offline software. If you have the Pro, you can consider about the cloud-based website. Normally, you does have to go through 3 or 4 cut throughs because at the central of it has a little bit of flower, but with the 2 cutting through, you barely notice the flower. You're only noticing some cut through patterns. But for outer like area, you can see the age and everything. But at the central side, you want a better effect. I highly suggest 3 or about 3 cutting through. More layers and more dimensions. Okay. Over 50%. I would say it would need another maybe within 10 minutes to finish. It's almost finished. You can see a lot of the details are completed. It's not darker than the first layer. For a long time of working, then I suggest you to use some air filter, especially in your home or studio, to help the smoke and the gas to venting out without harm your breathing system. We have outer layer to finish. We finish it within 5 minutes, I guess. Feel free to drop a comment if you have anything like questioning about the price of the NOX or the overall function, compare the price in the Pro and the difference. If you need any suggestion for purchasing a laser cutter, you're welcome. So later on, I'm gonna brush the zones that are way much darker. To show the overall effect. We will finish soon. I got a bucket of water and a brush to help. There was smoking leaking anywhere because we're using a $999 a year filter. You can connect with your filter as well. With this strong wattage fan, you could just easily control your party that are inside your studio. I can see the smoke all the back in. Teeny bitty to finish. Okay, we're about to finish. Okay, within 1 minute, we're good to go. Okay, soon to finish. Oh, it's wrapping up. Let's take out this artwork. Then I got a bucket of water to clean it with the brush. Okay, I'm gonna start with the bigger brush. Just anywhere that you have water, you can have with that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just like get it wet first, then using the small toothbrush. Ooh, it is so dirty. Okay. You use the toothbrush or any kind of a brush to just trying to brush most of the ink and sink. Oh, it's blue. The water is turned to black right now. Hold on. Okay, anyway. We have the overall effects of this picture anyway. So you gotta clean it more carefully. Look. Can't see that. You're gonna just clean it as much as to this point. See the difference result. It's cleanable. You're gonna clean it to this like kind of like effect. So it's what we call completely done. So this one is you're gonna go through more layers to get to this effect, and you're gonna brush a lot of the times to get those scents and get those colors done. But can you see the detail how deep we can cut? It's great too. You just have to brush it. There's more time. You can use some chemicals to brush it as well. And the overall the result should be something like that. It is a long way there. At least you don't have to going through a second, a third, or fourth like time so it gets the effect. You can see the encircle this like flower. It doesn't come out yet, so you need more time to engrave to get this like central flower done. For art piece like that, you're gonna spend more time on it. So that's the main difference. Okay, that's the result we're using the NOX. Probably if we have like much more time than 30 minutes, we're gonna result a better result, just like the one that I showed you guys the other day. So if you're interested in lizard business, you want to create some art piece just like that with NOX, it's totally fine. After all, it's just like 5 wattage different than the Pro 2, and it doesn't have the rotary attachment, it doesn't have the passing suit, and it doesn't have the material pack as well. It's only 6 months warranty different. I'm going to show you guys the page all over again. If you're interested to getting a NOX, there are a few things you need to know. First of all, the price. You can get a super early bird price, and early bird price is about $1,999 plus shipping fee. I was mistaken before. I thought shipping fee was calculated within the price, but it's not. So the second is early bird price. You're going to get it with $2,199. Both of the things incoming, you're going to pay either $500 down payment to get a super early bird price or the $700 down payment to get early bird price. And scrolling down the page, these are the parameters about the NOX. If you're wondering, the NOX doesn't support a rotary attachment nor the passing through at the present. If it is in the future, probably like 6 months later, it's going to be similar price than the Pro. It's more like a cheaper alternative for people who want to dive in laser business, but with a limited budget. And then these are the quick parameters. You have also have air assist built inside, built-in water chilling, and emergency stop button right there, and the setup in a minute. And all this payment should be complete before the 7th of June, because we are going to send out the machine on the 8th of June, which is 3 months later. So if you want this kind of machine urgent, I highly suggest whether you purchase the Pro 2 or the Basic. And these parameters are similar, like working areas and lifespan. So safety guard or precision is the same as the Pro, and the noise rating is below the 70 dB. And visible area, wide angle camera visible area, the same like a Pro, is about 29 plus 11.42 inches. And we got the processing area is about 20.08 plus 11.8 inches, which is 510 millimeter plus 300 millimeter. And its overall weight is similar to is about the 45.6 kJ. And don't forget, this is 45 voltage. So the NOX is 45 voltage CO2 laser. It has a little bit different, but not that much of a different than the Pro, but just like a functional, and the watch is different. If you're looking for a better outcome or result, I highly suggest you to purchase the Pro 2 if you are just newbie in the industry and where you have limited money for the future, maybe about 5 years or 6 years. I highly recommend the NOX. And guys, NOX only have 6 months warranty. That means all the varying powers or the system you get for 6 months limited edition, limited time. And for Pro, you have 1 year warranty. If you purchase the bundle, you're gonna have the 18 months warranty. And that's pretty much about the NOX and the Pro, which we do have. Exactly, we built this NOX versus Pro at the page right here. If you're still struggling for whether to get a Pro or the NOX, you can look at this shade, a better describe anything about our machine, including the Basic. So if you're looking for anything like alternative, cheaper, you can go with the NOX. If you're looking for a more professional, like laser business, like a tool machine, then I highly recommend with the Pro 2. If you guys want to see any challenge about the Pro and the NOX and the difference, or maybe comparison, or any challenge that you want you wanted to do, like cut laser, like different kind of material, like fabric and leathers and anything like that, feel free to drop a comment down below. And we do have an Amazon shop now. Feel free to leave a comment there as well. We do have Facebook groups you can join in to share your hard work with us. And that's it. That's all for the live today. And if you like it, please share with somebody you need and give a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time, and have a great day. Bye.